happening is, while they're going through there, Pansy ends up sort of following them in, which it's implied she wasn't going to follow them in, but she ends up following them in as King Kadan and the others, the ones that helped in the last episode, sort of step down and let them do it, and then Glorio follows her. Also, I should note that when they get to Degasu, he's about to take off. Like, he's about to go into one of the Demon Realm ships. So he's getting out of there. And we have our confrontation with Degasu and, of course, Nahare, which is the Supreme Kai, Shin. Which was also a little bit of a letdown because I was hoping for a tiny bit more backstory on their relationship, if there even was one, but they just kind of flew past that. So Pansy tries to save Dende. They didn't know she was there, but that doesn't work. And then suddenly he gets hit with Hibis's hat, the one that he traded the third eye for. The big, like, sort of life preserver looking hat. He gets hit with it, and turns out that it was Glorio who had it, and Hibis is there too, and it's like, he took my hat. So as Degasu drops Dende, Pansy runs in and grabs him so that, you know, the kid wouldn't hit the ground. The thing about the hat too is the hat was kind of, the hat is sort of made of that jello type of material. It's not, and we saw a little bit of it last episode, it's not like a cloth or anything like that. It's that sort of spongy, bouncy material. And so it bounced all over the ground or whatever, hits Degasu enough so that he drops the kid. Pansy saves the baby Dende. Then Piccolo dashes in with a big chop right to the neck, and Degasu goes down. So that's it. He's out. Now, what ends up happening after that is we have sort of two things going on at once. So they have Dende. He's safe and sound. So they don't have to worry about Degasu or Goma killing him or anything like that. They got him. He's safe. And the next thing is, of course, take the ball from the Tamagami. So as Goku and the group is headed to Tamagami 1, Goma gets the third eye from the belt. And well, first, let me explain a bit more. So the girl, the demon girl, gives him the belt, but he can't get the belt out of the, can't get the eye out of the belt. So he tries like spoons and all kinds of these different tools, and he can't pop it out. He goes to use the bathroom and then realizes, oh, I can try the plunger. So he this is Toriyama, like Dr. Slump humor right here. And I'm for it. I think the show's had maybe a bit too much of it, but I'm for it just because I recognize kind of where he's coming from. And so he tries to plunger the eye out, gets it out, but then it goes right back in. Then finally he gets it out, but he doesn't know how to harness the power. So he asks the demon girl to like push it into his forehead, to like literally like grab it and push it deeply into his forehead. And it seems, again, the material of the eye is like a ball, like a bouncy ball, you know, like almost like if there's air inside of it, you know, not like a golf ball or like a baseball, sort of like maybe even, I would say like a beach ball. That makes more sense, right? Like a beach ball, a small one. And it's not going in. And then meanwhile, they discover, like while that's going on, Goku and the others discover, because they see Tamagami 1, they're about to face him. Goku and Vegeta both want to test themselves against Tamagami 1. But Pansy notices, wait a minute, the Dragon Ball's not in his stomach. And then Tamagami's like, yeah, I've been beaten for it already. And then that's where Dr. Arinsu appears with Majin Ku and Majin Du. And Majin Ku is holding the Dragon Ball. So now we have, for the first time in Daima, in the same room, in the same general vicinity, the three demonic Dragon Balls. They are there. And we have a confrontation between Arinsu, Du, and Ku, and the good guys. Then while that's going on, Goma manages to take the third eye and jam it into his forehead. Well, she jams it in, and then he starts to mutate. He starts to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And I've said this before to some, I've privately said this to some friends of mine, but I haven't publicly said it. Now I'm going to publicly say it. He looks like a Pride Trooper. Like, the colors, the pattern of his clothing, like the white, black, and red colors of the Pride Troopers, like Jiren, he sort of looks like that. So he starts to grow at an alarming rate. He gets bigger, buff, and so the episode ends with him just being a giant monster, like just a bigger version of him with the third eye in his forehead. So this